Alright, before we get started, this is my second time doing all this, because the game didn't record. But Babur, from the dynasties of India, 1497 to 1527. Nearly a century after Tamerlane's death, his descendants are still fighting for supremacy in Traxania and Persia. The youngest among them is Zahir ad-Din Muhammad, also known as Babur the Tiger. He dreams of restoring the crumbled empire, but another wave of invading horsemen from the northern steppe is about to change everything, and his campaign will be playing as the Tatars and the Hindustanis. Pole of the East.
Allah gives and Allah takes. I fear that I do not have much time left in this world, yet I cannot complain. My life has been an adventure, and for all my humility, I believe it has been extraordinary enough to be written about. You may accuse me of vanity, but I have decided to write the book myself. It should be good literature, after all. I dined with fine emirs and caroused with simple peasants on moonlit steppes. They waged wars and sat on thrones, only to lose them again. And it all began in the maelstrom of intrigue and bloody skirmishes that was my beloved Transoxiana, the melting pot of Persian high culture and nomadic traditions. To the east of Samarkand, my father ruled the fertile slopes of the Fergana Valley. Like all heirs of Tamerlane, he was a proud Timurid who sought to imitate his great ancestor. Unfortunately, Allah had not blessed him with a knack for warfare. After a few humiliating defeats, he decided to devote himself to his other passions: eating, drinking, and rearing pigeons. One day, as my father was climbing the stairs to check on his birds, Allah, in his infinite wisdom, decided that this model of gluttony had waffled on the earth for long enough. Halfway up to the dovecote, the stairs collapsed under him, and he fell to his death. And that is how I, Babur, came to be Lord of the Fergana Valley. Yet, like all transitions of power in our culture, it was not to be a peaceful one. Thanks to my dear mother, Kutluk, my Beys agreed not to abandon what surely appeared to be a dynasty in shambles. But my devious uncles were another matter. At that time, I was just a 14-year-old boy with nothing to my name, and my uncles, who had long desired the Fergana Valley, thought that my inheritance was ripe for the taking.
Alright, we must hold off the enemy Termids until morning breaks and the sun rises. The fortified town and the Babur camp must not be destroyed. Babur and his mother must survive. They just have to survive the night. Babur and his followers are restricted to a population limit of 150. You cannot construct docks or siege work. You can construct docks or siege workshops, but you do not have yet the means to train war vessels or gunpowder units or trebuchets. Your cowardly opponents have gathered around the town to attack you under the cover of darkness. Hold on until night is over, because as soon as the morning dawns, your enemies will withdraw and you can start establishing an economy. The residents are not your enemies. Focus on defeating the hostile Termids who rule the city instead of harassing the peaceful townspeople. Rumor has it that the Uzbeks also have an eye on and we assume that their impressive army will not behave peacefully for very long, but it would not be wise to provoke them prematurely. Several indecisive Termid princes also may be willing to join you, so the emirs and their camps when the time is right. Scouts report that Babur in Orange has inherited the Frahira Valley from its father. The principality is fertile and wealthy, but poorly secured and could quickly fall victim to an enemy attack. In the center of the map is the time-honored Termid capital, the Pole of the East, which is currently under the control of the Termid Emir, who is no friend of Babur. The camps of several opposing Termids in red are located within the city walls. These opponents mainly train infantry and crossbows. 3 indecisive Termid princes in gray camp in the vicinity. We may be able to win them over to our cause and make powerful allies this way. And the northern steppes, as the Uzbek clans, they have banded together under the leader of Sibani Khan. He commands a huge army of steppe lancers, mounted archers, and siege weapons such as trebuchets.
Men sneak around in the shadows of our walls, my princess. Shall we get the boy to safety?
These cowards snuck up in the dark of the night, but there is no need to fearfully hide. Hold our position until dawn, and the sun will reveal the faces of these scoundrels.
Alright, so we have to survive for about 3 minutes. This is actually the easy part of all this. Do try to keep some of your infantry ready, because there will be a few battering rams here and there, like the 2 down there, 2 up there, so yeah. Right, they can go after that, thank you. I don't think it's game over if we lose the one thing, if we lose the tower, but at the same time I don't want to risk losing it, so yeah. Oh no, we got a minute left, so this should be fine. Probably lost a bit more units than I would have preferred, but it's alright. It's not the end of the world. There we go, now you can get him. So, cav archers are okay. They're not fantastic, but they're pretty decent at what they do. All in all, I think that is everything. Just took a little bit of damage, but it's fine. And there we go.
Just as I expected. Some of your greedy uncles were among the attackers. They are not worthy of ruling glorious Samarkand. And since they failed to seize our homeland, we will now take theirs.
Alright, now's the time where we actually can start building up our military and whatnot. The first thing I want to do is go down this way.
Trust in Allah and your own strength. But it cannot hurt to have loyal allies by your side. Seek out other emirs in the area who can be convinced to join our cause.
Yep. So, before I do anything, I want to see this emir down this way.
Babur, the young tiger with both Tamerlane's and Temujin's blood in his veins. Very well. Bring me 10 white horses, and we shall form an alliance following our traditional custom.
Okay, so from my understanding, the white horses don't show up until after you actually see the sky. So he wants 5 of them, that's not too bad. There will be some enemy units out and about, I want to get rid of them real quick. Got some sheep over this way, some more horses over this way. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, let's see if we can get these guys back over this way. Still getting more villagers, getting more units. I will hit my population cap in just about a minute, so if you could do me a favor, drop yourself off. Let's get some houses. I'll keep you busy. This mission isn't going to be all that difficult. A relatively smallish army should be able to handle whatever comes our way. Well, I say smallish. I would say about 60 units, 30 horse archers, and maybe 30, what are they called? 30 of our unique unit would be more than enough to handle everything. But my units are a little bit damaged. I want to get these guys healed up a little bit if I'm trying to get myself a monastery set up. Alright, if you're looking for a job, go... Actually, if you're looking for a job, do me a favor and build that. So I can get the one thing. You can go over there as well. Okay, so I got 7 white horses, and they do have to be white horses. Oh, I forgot, there's actually 2 horses right over that way. Oops, oh well. Okay.
I have no troops to spare, Babur. But my people report that the Uzbeks construct siege weapons in a nearby camp. I would rather see these powerful devices in your hands than theirs.
Alright, can you go over that way? Thank you. Alright, good job. You guys come back over this way. The white horses can go all the way over there, and if I can get the one guy to come down here for those guys, that should be everything. Assuming I got... Did I send one guy down? I thought I did. Front, okay. Do I have any scouts? Go over that way. You two, there we go. Let's get some stone. With stone I get myself... Excuse me. With stone I can get myself another town center, as well as get myself some more... what's the one I'm looking for? I get myself another town center so we can get more vills, and maybe also get myself a castle. Would you go over that way? Oh, here's a horse. Don't know where you came from, but I will gladly accept that. You can go over there, start mining all that. These sheep can come on down. I'm also looking at it now, I need people getting me, yeah. I need people getting me, wood. Okay, so these guys over here told us about these trophy shades up there, if we can get that. Okay, they're gray. I was wondering if they were... I thought they might have been, cyan, but no, they're not. Okay. So if we can get rid of the tower and the cab archers up there, we can take that.
I see that you can be relied on, Babur. 10 splendid white horses, exactly as agreed. Come then, henceforth, we ride under the banner of the tiger.
Yay! Okay. Alright, my units are healed up. Happy to see that. Happy to hear that. I'm gonna march these guys over this way. It's probably further over to the left, but we'll march slowly. I also want to get my guys upgraded. First I want them to be heavy cab archers, which is just going to require a little bit more gold. I could build another town center. Honestly, though, I'm looking back at it, I think I'm just going to go and hold off and just use the stone instead to make myself a castle. The stone up there, stone over there, because 2 castles should be more than enough for everything I planned. I didn't want to get all of you. I would like to try to keep you alive. God dang it. I wanted to keep a monk alive for a specific reason. 1, because they all cost gold. 2, because they can heal. I'm gonna grab you. Alright, sheep can go this way. Actually running out of food. I want to come over here because over this way a bit is a relic. For all I know, there are 3 relics on this map. 2 I know of. The 3rd one is either always held by enemy control, or I just don't know how you get it. But, like, I don't know where it is. Oh no, the young prince has unfortunately fallen in battle. A shame, yes, but we will have to just push on through. There we go. Alright, Mr. Monk, if you'd be so kind to go over that way. If you'd be so kind to come over that way.
Your father was not exactly a religious man. Do you care more for pious people, Babur? Then bring me a holy relic.
Yep, working on it. So if we pick that relic up and then bring it over there, we will get this person to join our cause as well. Again, all in all, this is not a difficult mission. You guys got all the stone I wanted. Thank you for that. I will have you guys just build a castle there. As far as I know, we don't have to deal with any proper siege, so yeah. This is also why I was originally wanting to get myself a, what's it called? I wanted to get a castle, and I apparently should have put it over this way.
Allah must love you greatly if you manage to find this relic and bring it to me.
Alright, let's pull back a bit.
My and I will stand by your side in the coming battles, Babur.
Well done, my boy. 2 influential Timurids have joined us. Skilled diplomacy is as good a weapon as a sword. Sometimes.
No, keep going, keep going. Alright, get rid of him. You guys can get back to work. So keep it going, keep it going. Don't think they can actually get in there. You cannot, okay. Well, unfortunate. Also, you guys, forgot all about you. There will be, actually now I'm thinking about it, there will be siege coming from this side. Not the end of the wall, but just something to keep in mind. I'm gonna have you guys come down here. Give me the rest of the stone, before I know my location up above is protected. What are they going to do? I was gonna send them over here for this gold. I'll take you. And I'm out of gold. And you guys are out of food, so we can fix that real quick.
Right, man. Right, man.
Alright, oh well. I definitely need more villagers on resources, I guess. I thought it'd be okay, but looking at it now. Okay. I was trying to mention before, and I think I forgot. There is another relic. I want to go grab that. Also, did I have... I think I had other monks set up, and they probably died. Unfortunate, but okay. I'm not a big fan of orange and yellow. They look a little too similar for my liking, so it's a little hard to see. Either way, there's another relic all the way over here. So we can always get that relic and use it for us, just to get ourselves some extra gold income. Not gonna hurt, but it's not gonna be like a big game changer.